being verified. Please stand by for further instructions. Have your attention, please. An emergency has been reported in the building.
Where are we going?
Italy.
Where have we been?
Everywhere.
24 hours. Still going. Mike's ready for wine.
Yeah.
Kerri is ready for an antique store. Here we go. We did it. We landed. We're smushed. Kaylee, say hi. Hi. She's in Italy. Maggie. She's in Italy.
Here's the problem.
Hit admin dev, and then your phone has to be connected.
We'll get back to you. Ciao guys, happy Saturday. I hope your weekend is going fantastic. I am sitting down putting together a video that Mike and we were chatting away back in May and I never added it to a video. So I'm gonna include it now. And we're talking about when we first got to Italy and the door to our home, it was like a split door and it was really difficult to get into the house. You can see in that very first video, we had our backpacks on and I didn't even fit through the door with my damn backpack. So that was like the first thing we wanted to do was get a new door, and come to find out our wonderful neighbor Lallo is a metal worker, craftsman. So Lallo made our door and it's beautiful and it's a new glass pane door. So it lets a ton of light into the kitchen.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Welcome back.
So when we first got there,
Yeah.
the first thing we noticed, and if you watch that first video, when we first arrived at the house, we had our travel backpacks on, like Dora the Explorer.
Yeah.
And Nicoletta hands me the key,
Yeah.
and then she rips it out of my hand.
You're not doing it right.
So we go in the house, and it's two wooden doors
Two thin wooden doors.
open like this. And you open one and one opens, so this stays shut. I remember first thinking we need a new door.
Yeah.
So ultimately we learned that Lallo, our amazing neighbor we adore,
Who was Giulio's brother, our plumber, happens to be Lallo's brother who lives just a couple houses down.
and Lallo is another craftsman.
Lallo is another craftsman. He is a metal worker, an incredible metal worker.
Fantastic. So we decided that front door just needed to come out. That is the access to the kitchen.
Yep.
There's no light in the
No
kitchen.
light, yeah, there's no light at all.
And it can feel very cave, like you're in a cave.
Yeah.
So we asked if Lallo would be able to build us a door.
Yeah.
He said yes. So we were here in America. He gave us the price and we flew over that June. Kaylee was with us. And that day, Lallo was installing the new door. We had got a keyless entry lock.
The lock, yeah.
So that we didn't have to deal with keys. That's another story. Yeah. So we got there, Lallo was installing the door, and then you and I had to run out somewhere.
Yeah.
And we left
The payment with
the
Kaylee.
payment with Kaylee. And we come back, the door's on, it's beautiful, it's all glass. You'll see the photos now. It made a huge difference for the, you know, the front of the house.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
And Kaylee said, Mom, Lallo left some money. And we're like, what? And she said, you know, she had a Google Translate, but he must have said something like we overpaid. And we were like, no, we didn't. That's what he said. But apparently there was a little miscommunication. We overpaid by 100 euros and he gave it back.
Yeah, gave it back. Amazingly gave it back.
Which would never happen in America.
No, that would have been considered a tip or whatever. But no, he did. He went home, he counted the money, obviously, and realized it was more than what he believed that was the agreement, and he walked back over and gave it back.
So we decided, instead of throwing out the wood from the old door, we would repurpose it. So we got creative. When you first walk into the door, there's like a little, tiny little space, and then you come to a set of glass doors, interior doors.
Yeah, little landing in between the two sets of doors.
And that little area is rough. It needs some renovation. So Mike took one half of the door and it fit against the wall.
Perfectly fit.
Yeah, instead of just sheetrock or tile, the door fit. And then you use the other half and made a kitchen island. Yeah. Like a little island for the kitchen.
Yeah, we try to, again, we don't have the ability to throw stuff out like we do here. So when you get stuff like that, it's really good idea to try to figure out ways to repurpose it. And that's what we did.
Yeah, but even more, like the wood was, it's a door. It's the door to our house.
Amazing
so
door.
Why not keep it? And so now we have that. So, and it's kind of like a little story to tell.
Yeah, because we have the key lock that's still on it.
But no, so we've met Lallo, Julio. So we were fortunate that they were, I don't know if Julio actually lives in our village, but he's local. Yeah. And Lallo's a couple houses down. So. And
then we met the Natalino, who's the local electrician. We met him.
He stopped over that day we were having electric problems. Yeah. It's kind of funny because one of my favorite movies is Under the Tuscan Sun, Cortona in Italy, the Tuscan village. And in that movie, you know, she's renovating Brahma Soleil and it's falling down and all the contractors are just like, it's okay, it's okay. You know, and when they start knocking things down and it crumbles,
it's okay.
It's okay. And we heard that, like, it's an actual thing.
Yeah, because our electric issue, as we said in the previous video, was on either the first or second night, and that was, I believe it was a Friday, as well as the plumbing issue. And our electricity was out, and he came over to take a look at it, and he said, it's okay, I'll come back on Monday. I'm like, it's Friday.
Yeah, we're like, it's not okay.
It's not okay.
Not okay.
Okay. Yes.
See, Francis? No problem. Nino! Oh, God!
Okay. Yes.
Kurwa mać.
Kurwa mać means holy shit in Polish. I learned that day. The fact that I'm trying to speak Polish in Italy is just one of the many surprises around here. Is he a licensed electrician?
No, he's a licensed literatura professor.
Czesław Miłosz. I like him. Czesław Miłosz. It is only natural that getting to know people should take some time.
When we had a 911 Kaylee to get an Airbnb.
But it's just kind of neat that we have all of these local tradesmen, and then we have Antonio,
The mechanic.
the mechanic. He's
Lallo,
again
Lallo's friend.
Lallo's friend Antonio. I don't know his age, but he's up there.
He speaks English.
And he speaks some
Yeah.
English, and every, on a given weekend, you can see him laying up underneath a Fiat or an old Panda or something and tinkering with the engine. So it's just really cool that we have so many people right there in that village that all do little bits and pieces of the local trade stuff.
Yeah, but they're always intrigued by your work too. Like
Yeah.
Stefano and Lita are always like, Mike, you could work in the village. I think because you just bring more of like an overall experience, like expertise.
Right. In several different
areas.
Yeah, because I can do mechanical, electrical, plumbing, carpentry, stuff like that. So.
Yeah. But another thing that the house, I think really two things. There is no window in the kitchen. Now we have the glass door, which is a huge help.
That was an absolute must. We had to do that.
But if we could ever over the kitchen sink, like blow through that concrete and put a window, that would be beautiful.
That would be beautiful. But unfortunately, it's right outside that wall is the stairwell that goes up to the second floor. So I don't know where that would land, kind of right there.
Yeah, and then the only other thing is the arched window, the green arched window that I fell in love with.
The house. House is selling.
It definitely needs. There's no insulation in it.
No, it's a thin single pane window. There are several of them that have some small cracks in them, and then I think the frame itself is, it all needs to be resealed and stuff like that. And
you were working on that last trip.
Yeah, I did. I resealed the entire bottom and then up over the top of it. So we at least got it.
Just like the stripping?
Yeah, the old strip caulking was all rotted and pulled out, and there was some rough spots on the actual frame, which I fixed, and I resealed the whole.
No.
But ideally, we would love for Lallo to build like a new, it has obviously keep the shape, but just modernize it, make it more, because in the winter, when you walk by that window, it's freezing.
It's cold, yeah.
And the house did not have a heating source, so we did put in a pellet stove through Big Mat.
Big Mat. Yep, Big Mat.
And we actually lucked out because it was right. So probably the deed was 2021, so we got the pellet stove, I think in 2021, which we qualified for like a COVID rebate.
Yeah, energy efficiency rebate on it, yeah.
Yeah, so the pellet stove normally would have been like 4,000 euros, and we ended up paying like 25 maybe.
Yeah.
We had two options with that. So always, if you're given an option in Italy to get a rebate, you can either pay full price and then the rebate will come back to you, or pay the rebate price and the rebate goes back to the retailer. Always go with option 2.
And I think this whole scenario is the reason why we ended up having to get the bank account.
Yes.
Because for us to get for them to file the actual rebate on our behalf, we had to have an Italian bank account, and that started the whole Faneco circle.
Yeah, so we'll tell you about that in a second. I hope you enjoy today's video, and I hope you have been inspired by the rest of our videos to purchase your home if that's been your dream. And I hope that just by watching us, you can learn and you can just know that it can be done. Like, it's literally something attainable. And Mike and I did it, and it hasn't been perfect, but we've enjoyed everything about it. So until we get there in person again, we're praying maybe October. Just enjoy these videos. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and have a fantastic day. Ciao.
Pack my bags and close the door. Airplanes waiting, can't ignore. Off to Italy, sunny shore. Rome by night, I'll explore. Viva l'Italia, under blue skies. Gelato mountains and pizza pies. History whispers in the streets. Summer romance in every heartbeat. Venice canals where gondolas glide. Beyond the city my secrets hide. Florence